Locked and loaded on the Structure of Music show.
Yeah, what's up, people? You reached the Structure of Music. This is DJ Nazin along with.
Your girl Princess.
Ken Handles. Yeehaw!
And we have from the 805. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my brother.
What's going on? I'm DJ ABC.
Yeah, what's up, ABC? Welcome to the Structure of Music show. How you been, man? You know, I know, we connected before. Back in the days when with DJ Delta, when they had his show going.
Frequency Fridays.
Yeah, Frequency Fridays.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
those are cool people.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, that was like way back in the days. So, what have you been doing lately? After Frequency Fridays and all that.
I just been doing a lot of clubs and festivals. I'm gonna be doing something on the 29th for Floor Events, and then my whole year is already scheduled, but mostly clubs and some stations and festivals.
Oh,
Much
cool.
Non-stop.
So at those festivals and clubs, what style of music do you usually play?
I'm an open format DJ, so I get hit up by different festivals. It just depends on the festival. Like, it could be EDM, and I done one for Polar Night and Squid Life. I don't know if you guys heard of Squid Family.
Yeah.
Moon Tribe. I don't know if you guys heard of Moon Tribe.
I remember Moon Tribe, Brad Moon Tribe, and all those cats. Big shout out to Pronto Uno. He passed away. He was from Polar Nights. He was the homie, man. He was the homie too. And then another good homie just recently passed away, Shaggy from Floor Bangers.
Shaggy, yeah.
He was
on 420. I heard about it. It was bad, man.
It sucks, man, because I've been in the scene since '95. That's when I started all this stuff, and to hear homies that you usually see in the scene or you've been around for such a long time pass away, you start getting sad, man, because it's kind of like we're not getting young anymore. Because when we back in the day when I was doing my production and my DJ and all that, I thought I was never gonna get old. I thought, oh hell no, we're gonna keep on going. This music is never gonna end. We're gonna be good. Nah, man, it sucks, And then
The thing is, when I notice when we get older, I notice it when you see all the hip hop artists that you grew up with die off.
Oh yeah.
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 Then that's like, okay, it's a wake up call.
So ABC, on your sorry, cut you off, Nazin, on that part.
That's all.
We'll get back to that. But what is the music that you like to play a lot in the festivals and the clubs that you play at? Like, is it house? Is it techno? Is it dubstep? What's your you can be like, man, you just bring it when you're mixing, like you have to have one style that you like a lot.
I do. I like to play hip. I grew up as been out in the scene. Hip hop was a thing for me. Unfortunately, as you notice, there's not really a lot of hip hop clubs. I just can't go in and play the stuff we used to play.
Yeah.
Like RBL. I used to play RBL all the time.
Oh, come on. Yeah. That one.
Just Tribe Called Quest, different people now that you don't hear, not even on the old radio station, you don't even hear them anymore. So that was the thing. I love to play hip hop. Now it's just whatever the people ask for. That's what DJs do as DJs. We gotta play what the people ask for. So if you go to a club and it's only merengue, you can't just come in and play EDM and hip hop. It's just gonna have to be only merengue.
Yeah, and then the thing that you say about the hip hop, it's true. There's times where sometimes I want to play Gangstar, or I'll get into some Jizza, or get into some Visionaries. And then the sad thing to say is that the young generation doesn't know what it is. They look at you like you're playing some music from outer space, and it's kind of like, bro, this is the golden era of hip hop. Like, come on, man, you don't know what's up with this. But at the same time, that's another issue that a lot of things we've been having, because I'm not gonna lie to you, all of us DJs have egos, and the thing that sucks is that a lot of us have egos bigger than others. And the thing that sucks is that even in the young generation, is that it sucks because the young generation ain't getting guided right. Everybody's like, there's time. I went to this after hours a couple of nights ago from a homeboy of mine that invited me, and these cats thinking they were playing soulful house music, and to me it sounded like tech house, you know, and it's kind of like, it sucks because us as older DJs, producers should kind of be like, hey man, let's try to guide the younger generation, but at the same time we get in the back of our minds, oh, this guy's gonna take our limelight, this dude's gonna do this gonna do that.
Right.
You know, what's your aspect of that, ABC? What do you think about that? Like, do you think the older generation should help out the younger, or what do you see the DJ scene now? Like, what do you think of it now than considered from back then?
Okay, so all I really that hurt the DJ community, the worst out of all of us, was basically when computers came out.
Oh yeah.
When computers came out with the DJ software, even my income went down. You know what I mean? We went from being high-paid DJs to $80 a night.
Yeah.
So I think that's where the ego came from. That some of us didn't get the point where, like, hey, we're not getting $2,000, $3,000, you know, per show now.
Yeah.
You know, now it's just a couple hundred, and some of us got stuck in the point where, like, no, I'm not going to DJ for this amount and that amount. And I think we got to start there where if we can break down where, like, hey, it's different now, you know, then we can get going, because there's so many of us that just because we went through it, we don't want to help other people. We're like, nah, I had to figure the cables out, and I had to do this, and I had to do that, and now the computers just came, and it's easy, and we feel like, nah, learn.
Yeah.
That's where we're wrong too, you know, because if we help the young generation, they'll help us keep going, moving forward. And some of us have that ego. We're like, nah, no, and we don't see we're hurting ourselves by not helping the younger generation move forward, because they could bring us with them.
Oh yeah, and they help us evolve.
Yeah.
And they help
And
us
some
evolve.
some of us don't see that. Some of us just see as somebody taking our spot that we really didn't even have to begin with.
Of course.
You know, so the moral of that is, I think we should help the newer generation and have them help us back in turn, because it's not just one-sided either. You know, that's my point of view. If I see somebody helping somebody else during an event, you know what I mean, I'll help too. But if I see like they're being real douches and stuff like that, you know, then we have to have a talk. Like, hey, brother, like, you know,
Yeah.
because sometimes you gotta talk them through. You know, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, but yeah, at the same time, we should all be helping each other. It's just some of us have a bigger ego and don't see it the way it should be.
And the thing about that, ABC too, that's a perfect note use the answer that I wanted to hear. And it sucks too, because a lot of these guys that are older, they're gonna get stuck. And I tell these cats, man, like, you need to evolve. Like I respect the whole vinyl, because I came from that era. But
Me too, yeah.
yeah, you know, and then it sucks, ABC, because we're getting to the point now. We're getting older. I can't carry fucking 5 crates of records like I used to and think that I'm gonna be okay going up these flight of stairs.
Hey, Ken's back will go out.
And then I'll be done,
Right?
you know. And that's when I was in my nowadays. So I look at the record, I'm like, guy, like, I have a homeboy that he's still a vinyl DJ, and I fucking respect that. But I tell him, dude, you're bringing like 10 crates of records, dude. It's like you look like you're gonna like a homeless person. Like, what's up? And he says, nah, man, this is how I play. I was like, respect to you, but I think when technology gets so revolutionized that the new generation, they have it easier. Because if I had sequencers and drum machines like how they're like the price now from back then, oh, dude, I would have been somewhere else, because it sucks because we didn't have the tools that we had back then as now. Like now you got Serato. Back then the only thing you had was if you had a mixer with a sampler, you're the shit. Oh man, he has a sampler on his mixer, you know? So, you know, I like the answer, bro. That's respect to you on that part, man. You know? Anything you have to say to Nazin, to ABC? See what's up, man, you know?
And so, ABC, I one question. How did you get your name?
Oh man, you know what?
I think I popped the mystery question there.
That's a good question. Okay, so I'm from Italian and Mexican descent, so my name is kind of long. So I I had the teachers in school, in elementary and middle school, cut it short to Abe. But I went to school in Cerritos, and it's a large community of Asians, Koreans, and
Yeah.
Indians. Okay, so my teacher couldn't say Abe. You know what I mean? All right. So she would call me Ape.
Ape, oh, that's
And for a whole
messed
class,
up. What's up,
she'll be
Ape?
like, finish your work, Ape. And we had to switch it up a bit. So me and her came up where she just called me ABC. You know what I mean? Because she could say that, and it just stuck from there on.
tight. That's tight. I like
That's
that.
cool.
That's cool.
Teachers, I'll call you Ape. Just call me. I'll call you ABC. That's tight. I like
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, she was shooting at me at a young age. She's like, man, like, yeah. Man.
that. Oh,
And
man.
you guys can imagine, we're young, it's elementary and middle school, so that there was the taunting for a while,
yeah.
but once ABC came in and the name was cool, then I got more respect at school, like, hey, it's ABC, it's ABC.
There you go.
You know?
See?
That's cool.
That's
Hey, big
dope.
shout out to the teacher that named your DJ name.
Right?
Yeah.
Still teaching.
If she
Still
only knew what it came up to,
Yeah, she's still, yeah, you know what, yeah, I just keep going back to that question, and about the DJs and the newer cats and the older generation,
Yeah.
and you said, some of the newer generation, it's just respectful because it just happened to me a little while
Oh,
ago.
dude, I had. Ooh.
But it's because I think they don't know.
No, they
we grew up with rules that they're not written.
They didn't know the
So-
DJ etiquette, like they say, the DJ
Yeah.
etiquette. Yeah.
So I feel like maybe they don't know they were disrespecting. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Even though I still got paid for my set I did in DJ, which
Yeah.
was cool to me,
Yeah.
but it still kind of sucks I didn't get to DJ. But yeah, man, you got a point right there, man. The new cats, I feel like maybe it's more about just talking to them.
It's more like I see it like that ABC because coming from I'm a sound engineer and I do some of these after hour underground sound, and I came from DJing along, and it's like I just keep it humble, bro. I don't say I'm a DJ. I don't say nothing goes because when you come at the younger generation like that, oh, I'm a DJ, I'm a sound. You're kind of giving them like whoa, bro, relax, So it sucks too because the whole, like you say, when it comes down to the DJ etiquette, they don't know how we were raised up. Like, to me, you have to wait for the DJ to finish their set. Don't go up there and start fucking plugging in your flash drive because it's like, homie, I'm not messing up your set. Why you're doing it to me? Or they'll come up to you, hey man, I got 2 hours. You're almost done. It's like, bro, wait till you're done. They don't know the etiquette, and that's what sucks. Into their mind, they're used to dealing with the younger cats of the DJ scene like that. When you see a veteran, it's kind of like, bro, I don't mess with you. Don't mess with me in my set, or don't talk to me when I'm doing my set. It's not I'm being a dick. It's that I'm focusing. Like it's hard. Like I tell these cats, DJing ain't easy. It is, and they think, oh, you just go up there. Well, I'm gonna pay you $2,000. You just pressing button. Go up there. Go up there and do it. I dare you to go up there and do it in front of thousands of people. And if you fuck up, those thousands of people are gonna say something to you, or they're gonna look at you like, So
Yeah.
you're gonna see a big old tortilla coming at you, going like, "Hey, toma, cabrón," because you're messing up, But yeah, man, it's coming from like a DJ perspective, it sucks. Dude. It sucks, and for an older cat trying to get booked again or trying to get something going, it sucks. It's just just like us, like with you ABC and with us with Nazian, we have to evolve. If we don't evolve, we're in the dust. Because some of these kids, these youngsters, man, some of these youngsters I've seen, they're rocking it, and they're doing stuff where I couldn't do 20 years ago with the equipment I had, So that's my aspect of it.
I just think it's like, okay, it doesn't matter how good of a DJ you are. there's always something you got to learn.
Of course, you learn it. I learn every day.
You know.
I learn every day. I thought I mastered the OBS program, and it's like I just learned something new. Then my friend came over and started breaking down the laws of copywriting, why stuff gets like taken off and took it down. I'm sitting there like, I thought I knew everything.
Whoa.
No, I was just sitting there like I got slapped in the face like, Toma. I'm like, whoa, all right, go ahead. You know, it's crazy, man. You know?
Have you guys ever been in a situation where you guys are live at an event and somebody else tries to jump in
Oh yeah. Oh,
and you just don't know who that person is?
oh
and
man.
because they're OG, they think you know them, like because they're OG and.
No,
Have you guys had that before?
Oh, I had that happen so many times, ABC. I'm in the industry, so I'm always going to like I always do concerts, and I'm front house, so I do the big boards and all that. And I see so many things happen in front of me where I'm like, the manager comes up to me and goes, "Do you know this Yahoo?" It was like I was doing audio for one of the B-Boy Summits back in the day, and Battle Cat was there. You know, DJ Battle Cat's a known DJ. And all of a sudden, this other DJ, "What's up, dude? I'm DJ Two Tricks." I'm like, who the fudge? And gets cut out of the whole freaking, like, you're interviewing a legend here, and this vato comes out of nowhere saying that he's DJ Two Tricks. It's like, wow. And then the interviewer is just like in shock, like, yeah.
Who didn't even say who's that?
I've been through
Because it
those
looks bad.
a lot. I even had it happen to me. I even had people cut me off when I'm in mid-sentence. Like, "Oh yeah, I know Ken, what's the next track?" "Yeah, man, so what's up?" "Yeah, he's gonna come out with the next track." I'm like, damn, I can talk for myself, dog. You know? But it happens that way, you know?
And then, like, you know, it's not even just about them coming in and jumping on. Like, this equipment just relatively is expensive now. Like a mixer used to be like $100. You can get a big mixer. You know what I mean? When the controller started coming out with $100, you can get a large controller.
Oh, yeah.
Now you need like $2 or $3 grand to get a large controller. You know, and it's not even just about coming and jumping on the tracks. It's also you gotta be aware that this stuff ain't cheap no more.
Oh, and inflation, brother. Come on. I went to go check out that Pioneer Optimus mixer that came out. $5,500. That's a Honda Civic. That's a Honda Civic.
But that's a sick ass mixer.
It's a sick ass mixer, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Majority of the people won't unlock the features of it. 95% of people will not sit there and learn the whole features that thing can do.
Oh, I know, because it has so many.
I got lucky with mine actually. I bought mine in 2010.
Yeah.
And I got it on lock.
Oh.
It was on lock when I got it. So it still works with everything. I can put Ableton. I can work Tractor. I can work Serato. I can work FL. I can work almost any program on it. And I honestly just I don't plan to get rid of it. Have you guys bumped into any unlock controllers or any unlock equipment? Because a lot of people say it's super rare.
I've kind of heard of two stories about that. It could be good or it could be bad. One guy, I had a homeboy, came up on two CDJ Nexuses that were locked. Something happened where the screen just said Serato. That's all it said. It said Serato, or it said oh, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. On the CDJs it said a record box, and that's all it said. That's it. And he said it's locked. He sent it to everybody. The guy that he bought it from, he's like, "Give me $400."
Yeah.
I said $400? Nah, dude, these things are stolen. Nope. Everything is registered. He gave them the receipts and everything. He said a friend came down, hooked up his laptop to it, didn't know what he was doing, and did something to them. My boy got him, gave him $400, got him, sent them out. "Oh, there's no problem. It's a firmware issue." They send him the link. He plugged them in. They work brand new. Now it's gonna be like 10 years now that he has them, like 5 or whatever they came out. Imagine.
Yeah.
Coming up because
Any
people,
update? The firmware on it.
Yeah, just the firmware. That's all it was. It's updating the firmware. That's all it was. That's all it was. It's because people are lazy, man. People don't want to sit there and take the time to learn, and that's why I'm always stuck, man. That's why they pay my butt to go and sit behind the computer or behind recording people, and I'm just like, I'm getting paid for it, so I can't complain. But it
Right?
sucks. It sucks
Bite
sometimes,
your
but
tongue.
you come up. Look at you. Look at ABC. Came up on a controller. Come on, man. You know, and I bet you that
I
controller
still
was.
have it.
You still have it?
That's the one I use to do these mixes.
Oh
wow.
wow!
It's unlocked.
And I bet you it's like what? It's like still the best one you had, huh?
Yes, I have other ones,
Yeah.
but this one lets me map out everything. Lets me just how fast, how slow I want the scratch.
Oh wow.
It lets me map out all the buttons on virtual and Serato.
Oh wow.
So I don't think I'm ever getting rid of it. I tried to look for one for years. I asked every other DJ, do you have one that's unlocked? And everybody just tells me it's kind of rare to find one that's unlocked.
And if you have it, you have
Yeah.
it. Usually the people that have them unlocked are like computer nerds because they know how to unlock it because there's a certain program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard of CompUSA, but the guy
Yeah.
that I bought it for worked at CompUSA.
He knew
That's
the
all I
trick.
know.
He knew the trick. There's a trick. See, anybody that works in any type of like DJ company or Pioneer or anything like that, they know the tricks. Like I had a homeboy that back in the day when Serato came out, he was giving me before the controller vinyl came out, I was getting those different color ones for like crazy because he found to do the time coding inside the vinyl.
Oh,
So I was getting
Okay.
these before back then. I was getting like these vinyls as a chinga tu madre and stuff like that. And we were like, where do you get those at? You know? But now everything is so complex now that it's hard to start copying again. China's been getting
you
down
can.
on it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah?
yeah. Even the music, bro. Even the music. Sometimes when I try to live stream
Yeah.
on Instagram,
Yeah.
they just tell me like, "Hey, you don't have the rights for these songs," and I'm like, "Man, I bought the samples. How do I not have the rights?"
Yeah.
Like, all right,
Yeah.
yeah,
It sucks. It sucks. And then that's a whole nother subject and a whole nother show because
Right?
I finally found out the whole backing of all this copywriting and why Facebook does this, and it's another subject. But let's just say a lot of the shit that DJs are doing live are not doing it right, and that's why they get stopped. There's platforms that you can go on that let you stream all kinds of music without getting stopped, without even paying. But like I said, that's what it comes down to again. People don't want to take time to do their homework, you know? So and that's why I come in and I start saying, okay, I'll do it for you, but I'm going to charge you $1,500, you know? That's the rule of that. I call it, that's the law of the nature, you know? It's just like ABC. There might be a dude that plays hip hop, but ABC might be more knowledgeable in a style of hip hop and say, you know what? Well, I'm gonna pay this youngster where ABC already knows he can rock the party and play the hip hop that I want to hear. I'll pay him more. That's what it gets down to now. But like I said, you know,
the reason I kind of brought it up is because I think it's gonna affect all of us in form of our DJ career because you know of what's going on with AI and the vocal switch situation and all that.
Yeah.
So I think we need to find another way where we can keep some of this music without actually touching the internet because it's been on my other friend's computer. Some of the songs disappeared. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys had that.
Yeah.
You know, Apple is notorious to do that. Apple will do that all day.
the missing files. They call it the missing file tracks. I call it.
Okay. So I feel like if other than Apple, you know, starts doing what Drake and the other artists are doing, where they don't want their vocals unless you bought it strictly from them and this and that, and I feel like some of that is going to affect us because we buy our music from every other platform. You know,
Yeah.
we don't know where they got it, but we paid for it. You know, I don't want to wake up one morning and be like, man, where's all my music? You know what I mean? I think we need to figure out something where like some of our music doesn't touch the internet because I feel like as soon as your program runs on with the Serato or virtual, you know, and they get hit up or jammed up, that's your crate in there, you know? It's running a program, you know, it could not only play it, but it could, you know, mess it up too. So, I mean, you know, we also got to be aware that there's going to be a time where music might might be hard to come by, especially playing without having the proper, privacy notes and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I got you. The thing too, that was a good subject to bring up, ABC, because they're sad to say. You ever heard of Music Pirates? You ever heard of that? Nas
Yeah,
and
the Pirate
ABC.
Bay and all that.
Okay, music. It's another thing. Music pirates usually are vatos that will hack into your computer. They only go after DJs. So they'll let's just say you plug into DJ City or to Beat Source or Track Source or something like that. Okay, if you connect to that and I hack onto that source, when you're downloading that track, I can be downloading it too for free. So that's something where I'm afraid of too. And there's no DJ company right now that's kind of locked doing special programs to lock it, because I met one pirate dude that had millions of, like, I'm talking about diamond quality music, and it's all from DJs that he hacked. I'm like, how do you do it? So see this? I can get the IP address from any of these DJ websites, find out the IP address, go through a fucking type of make a sub program, and then see what everything he's doing on his fucking laptop, and I can start just hauling music. I'm like, huh? And he goes, yeah, man, I can make a dummy shortcut Serato, and when you click on Serato, you're opening up all the files to me. I'm like, whoa. And I'm just like, there's no program that saves us from that. He goes, no.
Oh.
The record companies are not worried about that right now. They're just worried about going after people and trying to sue people, when it's kind of like these hackers are fucking running free right now. So that's what sucks, dude. And I know what you're saying, man. That's something where I got shocked too. I'm all, they really can do that. There's so much technology now where these kids can fucking do it. They can make you say that you're from Russia just to hack on your stuff. So it's crazy, man. It sucks.
That's crazy shit.
It sucks, dude. It sucks.
Yeah, bro. It's getting wild, and that's the fear too. Like, because I'm a day-to-day DJ, and we download music every day for our clients. Every day is something new. It's never going to be the same. You're never going to use. You might use some of the songs in your playlist for the new client, but you're never going to use all of them. And it's just we're constantly downloading. And that's my fear. Where like they say, nah, you didn't buy this from us, and I look and my music's gone, which has happened to some of my DJ friends,
Yeah.
And that's the new thing, That's what's really going on.
Oh yeah.
With that.
And it sucks too, because and it sucks when you're at a gig and all of a sudden you're trying to find this banger, and then you can't find it, and it's like 10 minutes before, like you got a couple of minutes before this song ends, and you're trying to do a banger, and you're clicking and it's like boom, then you got to go to like, and that's it sucks.
And
It sucks.
then you either download the banger, right?
Yeah.
You either download the banger or you put something else on.
Yeah.
And then we're back to, you have to download something, and then if that person is in the area or in your outside in the crowd, you know what I mean? That's where all your music went.
Yeah.
So it's happened already.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if other people knew.
Yeah.
It's happened already, and that's my fear right now. And it's just, and I can't even trust this. I got this anti-spyware, anti-virus,
Don't worry.
and I swear it messed up my computer even more.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it messed up my computer even more. So I honestly, it's getting bad, bro.
Yeah.
It's getting bad, and I feel like the computer era is about to end soon with these controllers, and Pioneer and all of them are already on it. But man, how much memory are you gonna have in a controller later on? Are you gonna have to buy memory for the controller to put
Probably.
music in there? I mean, are they gonna make more money off of you for all the music you already have on your computer? Like it's getting down there where like the stuff we have, it's golden. But we're back to that same question where the young era doesn't see that, and the old era don't see that,
No.
and we're just colliding all the time, Right now though, I'm in the middle of 2 contracts with 2 different people, and they're 2 different things, and we get to that point where, either I'm going to go one way or the other. And you guys probably had this in your guys' career where if you make the wrong choice, it's pretty much over.
Oh
You know?
yeah, I
Oh,
bet.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've done that. I've done that already a couple of times.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys, I used to work for Boost Mobile professionally, and I used to work for Metro professionally, and we did the dub show and all that other stuff, and all the stores openings and premieres and all that
Gotcha,
stuff. You know what I
gotcha.
mean? And all that was just, But like I said, you make a wrong career move, and it's
That's it.
pretty much over. You just
Yeah.
get canceled. It's
Yeah.
done, and it couldn't have been, it probably wasn't your fault, there's other things going on. It could have been other people, but the new generation is real quick to cancel you too.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of hard. I don't know if you guys have gone through this where like you know it's a good decision, but you don't know if it's a good decision for your career. This is like the third time I brought myself back up, because once you leave a company, they take all your assets, like they take
Oh yeah.
all your people. Once you're in a company, once you're in a contract with somebody, they have full control of your pages. They can delete or remove people from your page. As far as your SoundCloud or music, they own that. So they'll take or relieve or hold for it. And like I said, some things are hard to realize if you're gonna get canceled or not. Just hard movements. It's kind of hard to know now. Like, what do you guys think about when you make a move? Like, how hard do you have to think about it as far as the new generation thinking, oh, this person is not cool, let's cancel him?
On that perspective, I'm gonna tell you something. On that perspective, it depends where you're at. Like me, I deal with the young generation a lot too of the scene, and I see a lot. What I see a lot is of the older generation. Oh, I'm DJ such and such. I played here and here. They don't care. They only care about is what can you do for them to get up on there, to get them known. So like, I have a platform where I do an all-house show called Mixing with Handel Show. And a lot of these younger generation listening to, like, I'm trying to show them what good house music is. None of that EDM crap, like none of that tech house stuff. I'm showing them real house music. And they always, let me get on your show. Let me get on the show. That's something where I kind of said, okay, cool. I got something here. So that's why the younger generation gives me a little bit of respect, because I got something for them that they can highlight themselves on, like a platform where they can get known on. That's the only reason why they talk to me or let me play on their events. I'm gonna be honest with you. In LA, it's like that. It sucks out here if you're trying to do it in the house scene, because everyone is like, what can you do for me? Whoa, what can you do for me? Okay, you're an old school DJ, but what can you do for me? That's all you're gonna hear is, what can you do for me? And what can you do for me? Sometimes you gotta sit there and say, okay, my like you said, like a choice. Is it a smart choice to keep the show going, or is it a smart choice just to leave all this behind and just jump all into production? That's like something where it's kind of like I'm stuck, because I love the DJing, I love making music, but then engineering will get me paid, fed, a roof over my head, and everything like that, and get a lot of money. But then I'm gonna lose one passion and gain another passion. So it's kind of like you said, it's hard. It's hard to make the right decision. So my decision was, fuck, I'm gonna go head first into the whole music and stuff and my show by myself. And it's something that I love. I'm not making trillions of money right now. I'm not billionaire, but I'm surviving,
Yeah.
But I'm happy that I dipped my foot into it and got into it, because now I learned from it. So now it's like, in a way, it's like kind of like, it's still a teeter-totter for me, but I know what you're saying, man. It sucks.
So with that saying, that's like something between me and Selena.
Yeah.
We were with Party Central DJs. We left Party Central DJs, jumped on Frequency Friday. Didn't work out, but it was cool, Then we went to Icon Radio, blew up there. And it's like, we left Icon Radio and then we just did our own thing, and we're still blowing up, Now we're not just on Icon. We're not on Icon Radio anymore. We're on two other radio stations. On Vibe 24/7 and Classic 407 in the East Coast.
But you guys
And,
started your own.
And we have our YouTube channel also.
And we have our YouTube channel, and it just like it all happened fast. It was fast, you know, and it just like all evolved and it just expanded and like I got a call from Candy and it's like, hey, you want to be on Vibe 24/7? Like, oh hell yeah, let's go.
Right.
And then after that, I got a call from Classic 407 and they asked us to be on their show.
It goes like that. That's how it goes.
You know?
The cookie crumbles. So ABC, where can we catch you at? What's up with ABC now? Like, is he resident anywhere? Where can we catch you at? If you're on any live streams?
Not right now, only because I work for Plur events or Plur. I don't know if you guys heard of Plur with Caesar.
I know, yeah.
I work with Caesar a lot, and
cool.
so we do those events. I also work with Limelight, Limelight Records, and just yesterday, or was it the day before, I got hit up by Cookie Jar Records.
Okay.
And they sent me a 140 page PDF on an email that looks like a record contract, but I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I still have to go through the whole thing. But yeah, right now I'm just doing Plur events. We have something going on the 29th. We have another thing coming up, I think, a month after the 29th. And then, we have our big shows, at the end of the year, like the Christmas and the Halloween stuff,
Hey, we see, shoot some of those shows you're going to be at, so people can come and check you out.
Yeah, we can put them on our page.
I'm gonna be at Mr. Clean's. It's gonna be the 29th. I can't give the address. Obviously, you have to buy tickets to be able to show up to the venue. Yeah, but I mean, when you come to the shows, you obviously, you're well taken care of. It's not like a rave where there's no porta potties and there's no first aid, there's no nothing. This is actually, more put together, and it's from an actual place. I think I can't really talk much about EDC and all the other stuff that's going on, with the stuff. I'm pretty sure you guys are aware of somebody trying to take over certain names and register certain things, so I can't really talk about that. But I can tell you this: it's not going to end. It's not going to stop. So we're going to keep going hard. People can catch me on my SoundCloud. I do drop original tracks. Some of the tracks are art on samples because I paid for the samples, but the rest is actually me. I'm thinking probably somewhere in July we'll be at Florentine Gardens.
Cool.
I just don't know the lineup yet. They book these shows so ahead of time, but they don't give you the lineup. You're just aware of the date for promotion and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm definitely not going to be, I'm definitely leaving one record label to go to another, because it's already the end of it. And obviously whatever people I had on my, on my other SoundCloud and my other YouTube and all that stays with them, and so I just got to continue building. But yeah, you're going to catch me at DJ ABC 562 on IG and SoundCloud, and I'm usually really doing different stuff. Most of my events are not just one genre. You get one time it could be hip hop. I could be doing a hip hop place at Cuban Peach or downtown Long Beach, or it could be a EDM thing, in Hollywood. So most of my people are not just one genre. And I don't try to be everything, but that's the stuff I came up doing. Because we work. I was a house party DJ.
We dropped the call.
We lost him.
We lost him.
I think he's traveling.
Yeah, I think he's traveling right now, so we'll get.
Do it.
Well, there he goes. He's back. He just came back. We just got him back.
He
We got him back. Yeah. Sorry, but we just dropped the call.
Okay, pick it up from where you're explaining. You were a house DJ.
Oh yeah. So you're a house DJ, and you just either you know how to mix with the crowd once and you quit, you know, or you master it, you know, and you become really good, you know. You show up to you know, like if you show up to somebody and they only want cumbias and merengue, you better have cumbias and merengue. You better know who La Sonora Dinamita, Fito Alvarez, and all the other guys are, because if not, you're not gonna be making it.
Oh no,
it's not gonna happen.
And it's like coming like. Nas is an open format DJ too, and I always give props to him because he always does a good show and always rocks it good. You know, I give respect to you to ABC because you're open format. I was an open format DJ before, a long time ago. Like you're talking about early 2000s, 90s. I was that hot starting out. I did it all with that, doing it so long, doing weddings, quinceañeras. You have to have everything. I learned how to play everything too, but. I don't know, man. I just got to the point where I just say that, you know what, I'm just sticking to house. That's it. I gravitated towards that. That's my love and passion is house music. I love all kinds of other music. I love hip hop, everything like that. But when I come down and say I love everything, but when I'm passionate, music is house. It's house. Like
one thing said about Ken, you better play the right house or else you're gonna have the house.
He's our resident house Nazi.
I will sit there and be like, no. You better go. You better take your Steve Aoki ass back to Las Vegas. That's what I always say, you know.
I know we're a little old school, but did any of you guys do like strawberry sundaes?
I did a strawberry sundae.
Yeah, I've heard Sundays.
I did strawberry sundaes, Purple Shield. I was an opener for Club USA. I used to be at the Safari Bar. I did some stuff with some ditching parties. It used to be called it was like they used to do like water gun fights. I used to do some of those.
Oh yeah.
I got into the foam parties for a while with MC Hollywood, whatever his name was, some crazy looking dude. He looked like he came out of a fucking 80s commercial. You know, Alexandria, my homies, I used to go down there. Carnival, the Dome, Richard and Tony. You know, because I used to work at Street Sound Records in Melrose. That's how I met everybody. So yeah.
Is that Carnival right there? Like, did they do Carnival at the Circus in Hollywood?
No, that was the first Carnival. The first Carnival was at the Alexandria in downtown Alexandria Hotel.
Alexandria Hotel.
Yeah, that was the first Carnival. The arena was always a different monster. That was Irene. That was Irene's club. And back in the day when I used to work at the record store in Melrose, it's like I used to see Richard, Tony dominated the Dome. Irene dominated the arena. That was Irene. You know. Yeah. Sorry to say, I came through the Hard House era too. I did a couple of Hard House tracks too that I have out, and I never had love for it. I never did. It was weird. They did good. I met a lot of friends through it. I met, rest in peace, Mark V. You know, I got to meet him. I got to meet like Dynamic Tracks. I met a lot of cats to this stuff. You know, Jasper Stone Records. Some of the cats from UC. I remember the Young Guns from UC label came out of Chicago. Chicago Hard House was different than LA Hard House. It was a time where I was lucky that I experienced, but at the same time, I was in love with house. You know, I was used to listening to like Marcus Wyatt, Doc Martin, you know, Wicked San Francisco. You know, you had, you know, some of the parties I used to go to were some of the Dub Tribe, like you say, Dub Tribe, Brad Tribe, all those cats I met from back in the day, you know. And it's just, the rave community and the dance community was different like it is now. You know,
yeah.
When I remember there was an era when I used to go play at house parties when I was starting out, that they didn't even want to hear hip hop. You played hip hop at a house party, and they'll look at you like you're an alien. I want hard house. I want hard house. I want K-Rock. That's all you heard in backyard fire parties. And for between 95 to 98, that's all you heard. Was straight up, I want hard house, or I want this, you know. And it's, those times were cool, going through it and living through it and DJing through it. But I once you get older, you evolve and your taste starts changing. So, like I said, the younger cats like the bang, bang, bang. I can't do it. But did you come from that era too, ABC, or what? When did you start DJing? What time? What era?
I started DJing in 2001.
Oh wow!
So I'm like the Strawberry Sundays, you know, at the circus, the arena, the circus, you know, You know, just I forgot what this other club in Long Beach they used to go. The Vault, I
I
think
remember the Vault.
it was
Oh,
when it was
Vault,
in
yeah.
Long Beach. I don't know if you guys remember that.
I remember the Vault.
You know, I was there when a Snoop Dogg performed for the first time in Long Beach. You know what I
Oh, wow.
mean? And it was at the Vault, and I swear he had performed before in Long Beach. He came from Long Beach. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But no, it was in the 2000s when he barely performed in Long Beach, and I was just like, okay. So I got to be there for that.
That's tight,
I'm
man.
from that area. You,
That's
you
cool.
That
You're
era.
from that
you know,
area,
where,
yeah.
like,
Yeah, that was. I'm sorry to say, I just said the era, but yeah, 2000s was the evolution. I thought it was crazy because the music was changing. It was more electro,
you
and,
know.
you know, so you know. But that's how I leave everything. It changes, it evolves, you know. So anything else?
I mean,
you know.
You could evolve from it, you know, but I'm pretty sure you learned some lessons from
Oh,
it. There's gotta be
Oh, yeah,
something
you
you
learned a
learn from
lot.
it, and that's how you evolve. I mean, I learned from I'll pay you after the gig that it wasn't you wasn't gonna get paid. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know, if
Yeah.
the promoter tells you he didn't have the money yet, you're not getting paid.
No.
Like, those are
Oh,
things
the
you
famous
learn,
3 words
you
I
know?
used to hear. Hey, bro, we didn't make it at the door. I'll get you on the
Oh,
next one. The other one was, hey, bro, I wasted all my money on promotion. I'll get you on the other one. The third
Nah.
one is that they
Uh-huh.
disappear.
Yeah.
You can't find them. Hey, Dick, you saw
Nope.
such and such. Oh, Dick, I don't know where he went. He went somewhere, and some of the people know where the hell he's at. You know?
Mhm. He took off the moment he got done with the last person on the door. He walked out. He was already at the door, so
Oh,
he just
and
walked out, got in his car, and bounced.
Oh, you know what I
So,
used
yeah.
to do after the clubs ABC? That the promoters used to hate me for it. I'll find the car that they have, and before I'm done with my set, I'll run out. The security guard used to let me go the back exit. I'll run out the back exit and sit on his car and wait for him. And he just looks at me and he goes, "You're an asshole." And he had to pull out his money and pay me right there. I did it to 4 promoters. After that, they left me alone. They're like, "Dude, I'm going to pay you when you get there, bro. I don't want you on my top of my car again." You know? And imagine a big-ass dude like me on your car going like, "Where's my money, bro?" You know? You know, it's...
And
And
then,
Ken was all laid out on the hood.
Oh, I was like sprawled out, dude. Like, seriously.
Right?
I was like a scene. No, seriously, I made a scene because that's the way they're gonna pay you. You know, you have to make a scene.
He's all laying on the hood of the
Oh,
car.
yeah.
Right?
I'm all fucking doing
Like
straight up
one
white
of those
snake
lowrider
poses and shit like
supermodels.
like
Right?
yeah.
I've gone like so many things. I mean, there's been some moments in my life though that are just hilarious. Like I was DJing a backyard party, and the owner ran in and he had me turn everything on, give me the mic, everybody shut up, this and that. And I thought the cops were there, you know, because you're young, you know, you're relatively young. It's like your first experience kind of thing. You're
Yeah.
like, oh man,
Yeah.
they're gonna take my stuff. Am I getting a ticket? Like, what's going on, right? And it just turns out it was Maria's mom, you know, looking for her at the party. You know what I mean? And Maria was in the party, you know, and she pretended not to be there. And we rolled out for another half hour, and then some other dude came in running. And I guess Maria's mom and dad rolled up with the cops this time for real.
shit, Maria.
And
Fucking, like,
you
get the
see
hell out of
Maria
the-
just. You see Maria just in the crowd, just making a wave, just, you know, and everybody just like get the little ooh, you know, because back in the day, everybody was like, ooh,
Ooh, your mom's
yeah,
here.
you know. So there's been some times that are like they've been like funny to me, you know. Now that I think about them, you know, because at the time I was panicking, I
Yeah.
was sweating, there was sweat all over everything, you know, like. Are they gonna come in here? You know, back in the days it was serious. You know, you get your stuff taken away.
Oh, I had my stuff
Pretty
taken
much
away.
done.
Woo! I
Pretty much
cried.
done.
They
It's
just said,
over.
yeah, the cops come in, they look at you stupid, and they just yank your turntables, and that's it. And they throw it. They don't care.
Yeah.
They throw it.
No,
I used to
you're
get
done.
my turntables back. My tone arm would look like it was breakdancing. My pitch control was like, oh, man. They didn't care. They didn't care.
That and you know, the people that I carried with me, you know, it's just those people will steal from you, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when they used to carry stuff like crates and vinyls and stuff like that, and I don't know if you guys remember, but the Dr. Dre on vinyl was sick because it had fucking the vocals, and then you flipped it over and it had the instrumental, so you can do whatever you wanted, And when you're on a party, like they said, and you're looking for that banger, you know what I mean? Where is it? And then you find out, somebody took it,
The best one in ABC is when they took that record, and then you go to a party with them and you fucking hear them play it. Oh, bro, you let me borrow that record. I let you borrow one of those records when my initials is on the record, bro.
Yeah. They would write over your initials and put a sticker that said $12.99 on it, just to be like, no, I bought this.
I bought this, and like, you're looking at the bottom, like, nah, homie.
Did you go through that era where, like, when you were working with CDJs, you had to have, like, the time code CDs? Yeah. To work them on Serato, but they still didn't work right. Yep. So you still had you were still Yep. So I had a buddy of mine, but we're not friends, but at the time he was a buddy of mine, and I needed those time code CDs because people started asking for newer music that you just couldn't get. Yeah. You know what I mean? Unless you bought the whole thing for $22.99.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But just for one song, you were just like, damn.
That's a lot.
You know what I mean? Oh man, just it.
I started off with the era when it was the CD players came in where it was a box. It was a box.
Never again.
It was a 2500F Denon. It was a box. It was a controller on the top and the CDs on the bottom. And that's how I learned how. That was the beginning of my digital experience after vinyl.
Yeah, I left it right away. Yeah. Right away. No way we're gonna play around trying to find out Serato, try not to work on CDJs for like 2 hours straight. I said, you know what? Boom. Yeah. But once the controllers came out, where like you didn't have to do all that. It was over after that. Yeah. But yeah, the era of struggling, like you're right, people would not know. You know what I mean? Like, have you guys gotten on the new 3000?
I've been on those already. Those things are like if you don't know how to do it, you're gonna look at it like it's some type of like control module, because it's like quantizing, then you got more hot cues, then you got analyzing. You can even get tracks from your phone, buy them on Tracksource, and dump them into the CDJs.
That what you just said to me was kind of new, because I didn't really mess with Traktor, and that's what you need for them files to sound right, the sound to level out and all that. So I just went straight into it. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, just these new equipment. If you don't know exactly what you're doing, and we're experienced DJs, but I'm pretty sure one of us had tapped into something we weren't really, really familiar with, and that's what kills us sometimes, but I didn't let that finish me, and you guys look like you guys didn't let that bother you guys at all. We just kept going. I think that's the right way to do it.
And then I sit there at the older cat. I have older friends that still are Vine. I just sit there and laugh at them. I'm like, hey Ken, how do you do this on live stream? Hey Ken, how do you do this, Ken? How do you do that, Ken? I'm just looking at them like, bro, evolve. Stop thinking that your turntables are gonna get you. They're gonna be another era of vinyl coming around. Fuck no, it's done. Records are even expensive now. $40 for a fucking Wu-Tang record? Kiss my booty. Fuck that.
Well, $40? Yo, that's pretty cheap.
$40. And that's cheap.
That's cheap.
And that's cheap. If AB says that's cheap, imagine how it really goes for. Jeez.
That's cheap. Is it the one where with 2 vinyls in it? You know how they have a double. That's cheap.
I found the Jizza Liquid Swords double pack record with the chess piece still in it. And that's the first thing everyone takes is the chess piece, because it has Jizza Liquid Swords on it. So you know how it goes. So Nazin, let's wrap this up, brother.
I have 2 birthday shout outs.
Oh, there you go. Shout out. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, we have
birthday shout
out. My granddaughter Olivia.
Olivia, happy birthday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
And my grandson Louis.
Oh, Screwy Louis.
Happy birthday, Louis.
Screwy Louis. That kid's dope, man.
And Ken, you got any events going on?
The 13th, May 13th and 14th, I will be playing at Underland Stage, some desert rave in Lancaster. Go online, you'll see Underland Radio. I'm posted up on the lineup. Another mixing with Handle show pretty soon. We're gonna do another one of that. I'm looking for DJs too. If you're a house DJ out there and you play nothing but house, or you dabble with house music, DM me and say what's up. Maybe I get you on my show. And next month I got some shows coming up. I'm gonna do Mixing with Handles 5-year anniversary soon. So a lot of the DJs that have been playing on Mixing with Handles will be on that roster. So that's something coming up. And in July, I'm gonna have a beach party, locking up with a good friend of mine, Scott Morgan, and we're gonna do some stuff over there, Doc Weiler.
Oh,
so
that's one of my homies.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing stuff with that. It's gonna be Mixing with Handles, taking over his thing. So that after that, and just be on the lookout. I'll be doing a couple of shows. Today I'm gonna be at the Pattern Bar. I'm gonna go check out my friend Eric Armas. He's playing for the Movement tonight for the Pattern Bar. So I'm going to go check him out. He goes on at 5 o'clock. So if you're in the alley area, go to the Pattern Bar. My friend Eric Armas is going to drop a house set there. So there's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. So be on the lookout. And don't forget to subscribe. Mixing with Handle Show. Puro Casa. Thank you, ABC, for being on the show.
Yeah,
I appreciate
thank you.
it.
Yeah, thank you for your
Thank you guys
time.
for having me, man.
No worries, man.
Hey,
Hopefully I'm going to
guys,
catch a show. I got to catch one of your shows, man.
Also, don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, Global Sounds Radio.
On YouTube,
please
subscribe.
And also, June 3rd, DJ Nazim will be at El Sombrero Restaurant in the city of Almonte.
What?
Nice.
I'm
I
there.
will be spinning
I'm there
cumbias
with my
and
sombrero.
merengue and a little bit of everything else.
Don't forget,
city of Almonte.
don't forget the psychedelic cumbias en casa.
Right.
Hey, I'll probably go check you out. I mean, I'm right here in Whittier.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Cool, yeah. So, all right, you guys. Nazin, wrap it up, brother.
All right, this has been another session of The Structure of Music.
You were just tuned in to the Structure of Music on Global Sounds Radio.
Find me at DJ ABC 562.
What's your life? Feeling righteous, smelling good. Let's get this understood. Is there something you're not telling me? Are you the daughter of Frankie Beverly? It's the way you move, the way you groove. I'm a fan and you're the celebrity. She doing freaky stuff. Shout it, got me geeked up. Like Fabo, I got Play-Doh. Let me show you street love. Feeling honest. You could back it up, go and put your weight on it. Cause you're so fine. You're what you wanna. Make me believe it. Oh, I wanna see it. I wanna. I wanna. I wanna. Oh, I wanna see it. I wanna. I wanna. I wanna. I wanna see it. Oh, I wanna.
that whip, yo, I got places to go. People to see time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, no women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping on my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this platinum Patron every hour. Mama, how you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody powers. Spin my head right round, when you go down, when you go down.
You spin my head right around, when you go down.
Le gusta de todo, she likes to do everything. No tiene anillo, that means she has no ring. Le gusta diamantes, that means she loves that bling. Ella es una muñequita, pretty little young thing. She's a beast, she's a freak, she's an animal. She's sweet, she eats, she's a cannibal. She's a savage, she's a bad bitch, flammable. She's fire, fire, flame. She'll make you scream her name. She's wild, crazy, insane. This bitch got game. No te hagas que tú tragas. I don't know if it's wrong, I don't know if it's right, but I'm still, you still, I'm still, we still fucked up from last night. No sé si estoy bien, no sé si estoy mal. Fumar o loca. She got me in a hypnosis. Dame tu boca. She got me in a hypnosis. Oye, loca. She got me in a hypnosis. Dame tu boca. She got me in a hypnosis.
Tú me tienes loco contigo. Yo trato y trato, pero baby no te olvido. Tú me tienes loco contigo. Yo trato y trato, pero baby no te olvido. Tienes loco contigo. Yo trato y trato, pero baby no te olvido. Tú me tienes loco contigo. Yo trato y trato, pero baby no te olvido. Tú me tienes loco contigo. Yo trato y trato, pero baby no te olvido. Tú me tienes loco tienes loco, loco contigo. Yo trato y trato, pero baby no te olvido. Tú me tienes loco, loco contigo. Yo trato y trato, pero baby aquí yo sigo. Okay, mami, tú eres una champion, pam, 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 con un booty fuera del hogar. Una cintura chiquita, mata la cancha, cuesta fuera lo normal. Tú lo bates como la vena de abuela. Hay muchas mujeres, pero tú no por tela. Enseñando mucho y todo por fuera. Enseñando no quiso gastar en la tela. Oh, mamá, de la fama. Estás conmigo y te va mañana. Todo lo mueves, todo me sana. Eres mi antídoto cuando tengo ganas. Oh, mamá, de la fama. Estás conmigo y te va mañana. Todo lo mueves, todo me sana. Eres mi antídoto cuando tengo ganas. Me tienes loco, loco contigo. Yo trato y trato, pero baby no te olvido. Me tienes loco, loco contigo. Yo trato y trato, pero baby aquí yo sigo.
Ooh, I make it hot, your body on top, kicks me up, wanna live, lock, party won't stop, and it's 4 o'clock, iced out watch, I can get you one, yeah, tell your best friend, she get one, girls when I have fun, I'm who they run to, move, your body know you want to, 1, 2, baby I want you, you face your waist, move to the basics, that ass need a seat, you can sit on me, that's my old girl, yeah, she an antique, you got that new body, yeah, you an art piece, you like salsa, yeah, I'm saucy, caliente, 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 caliente,
tú me tienes loco, loco contigo. Yo trato y trato, pero baby no te olvido. Tú me tienes loco, loco contigo. Yo trato y trato, pero baby aquí yo sigo. Tú me tienes loco, loco, loco. Tú me tienes loco, loco, loco. Tú me tienes loco, loco, tú me tienes loco, loco contigo. Yo trato y trato, pero baby no te olvido. Tú me tienes loco, loco contigo. Yo trato y trato, pero baby aquí yo sigo. Tú me tienes loco, loco contigo.
solo me tiene corazón, la pastilla y la siempre tu receta, un reflejo bien volado, mira, estipulado, no me caigas acá que voy acelerado. Eso que no pasó de primera, de segunda y cuando lo meta tercera, y que movimiento de cadera, acelera, y a que partidera. Si te paso el ron y tú lo prendes, mueva ese culo que eso es lo que Guti vende. Yo estoy bien loco de me manda, no me entiendes. Y a mí la nota me tiene hasta viendo duende.
Manilla y la wey, me tienen encorazado. Manilla y la wey, me tienen encorazado. Manilla y la wey, me tienen encorazado. Manilla y la wey, me tienen encorazado.
Find me at DJ ABC 562.
Maldito alcohol, dulce tormento, que tú vas
sexy and I know it. I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. I know it.
Hands above my head, hands together, forgive him before Hands with my hands above my head, like Jesus said, I'm gonna dance. And I dig it.
Find me at DJ ABC 562.
botella para arriba. Siempre la mueve y la